Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we've been threatening to attack India and Africa and the Byzantines and Georgia. There's a lot of locations we want to attack, that's for sure. Now we need to keep in mind we are currently 69 years old. I mean, nice, but also we're in poor health. So there is that. We need to look at our succession here and make sure that that's good to go. It is. Fantastic. We're on Confederate partition right now. Eventually, we're going to get to primogeniture, but we're not there just yet. Now, we're working on matriculations right now. Maybe we should go for primogeniture instead first. 26 years to primogeniture. That'll almost certainly happen in this guy's life. I think that's okay. We'll go ahead and do that. I do want to zoom in over here and check in on this status. We just got that going. Okay. So we want to attack India fairly soon. I want to check in on the status of the Byzantine truce. We are truced there. Georgia, we are truced there as well. Okay. So we could go after Africa. If we did this, this would be a single county. And that's probably okay. We declare on just this county here. Although I think we have a claim on it. Yeah, we do this. Cool. And then we can attack this guy as well. Not this duchy, that's for sure. This duchy. Cool. And we're just doing a 2-war here. I don't think we're going to go any further than this, although we could. We certainly could. Seize the Jarldom of Palestine and the Sheikhdom of Jerusalem. What? Okay, I don't know why they have Jerusalem, but that's not what we're going after here. We actually can't. It's not legal for us to go after that. We're going to go after Giba. And then from here, we're blocked until we can fight Guinea again, right? So there we go. We'll get that going. We'll raise up our troops somewhere slightly safer up here. How many are we going to need in total? Probably not so many. I mean, they bring in a holy order. 25k should be enough. In theory, anyway. So we'll raise that on up. Should not be any major problems. 25. Cool. Men-at-Arms are 4 days away. We'll wait on those. And in we go. To Neome. So we'll get our ticking war score there. They're running away from us. I don't blame them. Okay, that's this one. Cool. So these guys up here are fine. We're going to come in and just stack wipe this army quick. Since they're going to park right next to us. There we go. Are they seriously going to walk into us here? They are. Wait, what? Did they disband? They were locked into us there. That was weird. I don't know what happened. There was a 7k stack here that was going to walk into us. They would have been stack wiped, to be sure. But they just vanished. I wonder... He hired a holy order. He must have dismissed his holy order rather than walk it into us there. That's wild. Like, maybe he fully disbanded the holy order? I don't know what happened there. I don't know what the options even are for doing that. That's insane. So we're going to win this easily. And we'll head down over this way. I'd love to take over this siege. They're running away. We discovered heraldry. These guys, we could actually fight them here. I love it. Let's go. So we discovered heraldry. That is, of course, this. And what is exposed next? Not land grants. It was plate armor. Okay, that's pretty decent for us. We're okay with that. We'll come fight these guys, no problem. Stack wiped and stack wiped. Beautiful. We'll come up over here. And stack wiped. And now we're going to come down over this way and siege. We'll actually fight these guys on the way through, which I guess means we may as well stop here. And I guess we may as well take their capital and end this war, I think. Like, ending their, or taking this capital should end the war. Right? I think so. So let's grab ourselves a decent amount of coastline here, and then Guinea is going to require some wars to go after. Okay, yes. This war is over. So we enforce these demands. And now we want to come down to here. Cool. Oh, that's awkward. We are at war with our vassal right now. Because he's in a different war. Okay, sure. That's bizarre. But I guess it works. So we'll go ahead and take Gibu. And then we'll hit this capital over here. Our ticking war score on Naomi is continuing. We only need 22% more. And they are up here sieging it. So, we are going to head up over this way and take that back. We captured this guy, which means we can enforce those demands. Done. We can grant this out, and we can grant this out. We're still at war with our vassal, awkwardly. But we'll arrive here in 58 days, about the same time that they finish their siege. They just got a breach, so they could finish it sooner. We'll see if they give up on their siege or not. They shouldn't, but they probably will, knowing the AI in this game. They're going to see us coming in. This guy wants a truce. We're not allowed to declare on him, so we accept. Okay. Do they run away? They actually don't. And they don't get it quite in time. Poor rolls on their part there. Wow. Okay. I definitely expected them to get it. But sure. It's unfortunate for them that they never rolled any sort of progress there. Well, we're 15% away at this point. We can just head over to Nalu and finish it up. Between ticking and this siege, this should end the war. Sure, we'll pay the royal court a visit. We'll increase our learning. Excellent. Okay, he's going to pay for that. Cool. There's a dangerous faction right now. This is an independence faction of all things. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, war is over. We'll enforce our demands and disband our troops. That may cause the independence faction to end. We'll see. We are also one direct vassal over, so we should hand out a vassal if we can. Yeah, we can just grant this over. Cool. Consider it done. This ransom is acceptable. And sure, we'll take this queen's money. Fantastic. Let's check in here on our capital. And I'm thinking we fight this independence faction. It's Thessalonica again. That's not a big deal. Oh, okay. We're just too smart. We increased our learning. Cool. And keep in mind that we do have scientific. What is our heir education trait? He's a flamboyant trickster. Okay, awkward. Well, we have a stewardship perk available. We'll take at any cost. And we may as well sell titles. No reason not to, I think. Cool. Demand artifact, we decline. Let's check in on our inventory here. Yeah, we need to repair our crown. Done. So yeah, I think we fight this. We can raise up our forces in Thessalonica. They can send their demand in 3 months. A lot of these ransoms will probably be just fine. That one wasn't, actually, but I accepted it anyway, accidentally. Sure. It's fine. So yeah, 3 months here. 2 months. We're going to fight these guys, and then we'll go after India, I think. We have a foothold in India, but we can definitely expand it. So it's 1 month away right now. I'm going to go ahead and raise up all of our troops here. Cool. Stewardship lifestyle experience. Okay. We lost our marshal. This Duchess will do the job. Fantastic. And we'll put this guy in charge. They can send their ultimatum at any time right now. Bring it. We have 40,000 troops here. This is likely sufficient. I mean, I know that they're going to have more than that, but Thessalonica only has 13,000. Cool. These demands are all acceptable for the moment. Yep, those are good. Send your demand. You can do it. We could continue raising troops. Until such a time as that demand gets sent. Come on. You can do it. All these people with a really high opinion in this faction, though. It's kind of funny. Okay. So this is basically all of our troops raised at this point. And we want this faction to fire very quickly. So we are going to need to split off a siege force here. We'll do around 10k. And then we'll select these guys. I'm going to split them in half. I'm going to send half here and half here. And she sends the demand. Okay. We will not be threatened. Cool. So we're going to move these guys and stop moving them. We're going to give them a siege leader. Fantastic. We're going to move these guys up over here. And how long on this raise? 38 days. So we'll give that a little bit of time. Cool. Our rival died. Always nice. We'll group these together. We'll arrive here in 8 days. So we want to wait. This is commanded by ruler, which is nice. But we want to wait until this is 9 days from being gathered. Right now is when we go. So when we're going to hit them 1 day away from being gathered. They're commanded by their ruler. We outnumber them in extreme amount. We could stack wipe this. We did. But we did not capture her. Sad. This is a merc force. And we'll let them lock in and head up here and try to catch them. Cool. That'll earn us a little bit of war score. Not a lot, but a little bit. Taking this will earn us a good chunk of war score and get ticking on our side. Okay, I want to check in on where they're actually attacking. They tend to group up and attack one area. For right now, that's not really what they're doing. They just haven't had enough time, I think. Well, that was easy. War is over. We captured her in the siege. Cool. That was a lot easier than expected. We became obese. We're currently dying. The question is, do we drop the obesity or do we accept this death? We could stop losing weight. If we do this and die, we're likely to have some factionalism. That said, we did just defeat a faction. We're no longer dying. Okay. We did manage to lose the weight. We should assume that we're going to die quite soon. Regardless. We are 72. We're a drunkard. We're infirm. So we're not going to last too much longer. We should not get involved in any major wars. That said, this is not a major war. We can go after this county, and that's fine. We should have absolutely no problem with that. All we need for this is our men-at-arms. So the men-at-arms will raise and come on up over here. Does he have no men-at-arms? This man has no men-at-arms. What am I looking at? Okay. That's exciting. So this is an easy war. And this will link up our bits of coast here. Always great. Our truce with Guinea is going to be a thing for a while, unless we die. So that's definitely something that we're going to be able to do. And we're going to finish raising here and come on up over here. I would like... This is kind of awkward in their split, but I would like to attack over here eventually. But we should definitely expect factionalism when we have a succession here. Certainly. So we're going to siege this. It should go very, very quickly. Yep, that'll be fine. And then we're going to come down here and fight his complete lack of men-at-arms. Which, if we catch them, we will definitely stack wipe them. That'll be worth 50% war score. Then the plan will be to hit here. My goal is still the same. Okay. That was weird. But the Holy Order, I guess, is different now. Oh, wait. This guy is now independent. Okay, I see what happened. Sure. So we're going to head there, and then we're going to hit his capital, I think. He's going to siege this. That's probably fine. That's going to take him 13 months. Yeah, this is completely okay. He also doesn't have any men-at-arms. He does have 2 knights, so good for him. 5 months on this siege. Do we have a siege commander here? We do. So that's all good. We have a large breach already. We became obese, and we're going to die very soon. I would like to wrap up this war first. Yes, I'm aware we're dying. We're pretty much ready to die. That'll be fine. Okay, 10 days on this siege. This should end the war. And indeed it did. We'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. We will, of course, need to revoke this lease and grant this out. And grant this out. Cool. That is not a holy order for our religion, so we don't want the holy order to exist. Fantastic. This ransom is not acceptable. And hypothetically, I'm probably not going to declare this, but I want to look at what the duchies look like over here. Okay. So this would really only be a county attack, and they're quite strong. They have access to about 40,000 troops. Nothing that we can't beat, but not something that I want to do while on our deathbed. Similarly, these guys are reasonably strong. So we'll hold off on that. Our prisoner escaped. Very rude. Okay. Our truce with Guinea will not be up for a good long time. Can we declare on the Byzantines? We can maybe sneak in a war here and double up the war if we die after it. So what would we be going after here? Let's look at duchies. A lot of these duchies are really crappy. Yeah, this is only that single county. This is 2 counties that we can have. All titles held by rulers are vassalized by you. But I think we would not keep the duchy, so we'd have to grant this out. That's okay. We do get 2 counties out of it. Is there a better one, like up over here or over here, though? That's what I'm wondering. Well, that's not better. This is fully legal for us to possess. We'll come back to that. That might not be a bad one. That's fully legal. That's a 2-county area there. This is not quite fully legal for us to possess. Corson cannot be possessed by us. Okay, I think we're going to go for this one. It's a little awkward, but let's do it. We're going to declare this now, and we'll drop our troops here. The Byzantines don't have many, and they're in other wars. We hope that we get this done before we die, but odds on that are, I think, a little bit low. We'll see how it goes. Okay, we'll wait on our men-at-arms. But we're just trying to play around the truce reset when we die here. That's our main goal. So our men-at-arms are now here. We're going to embark and head on over. But yes, we are dying. We could try to lose weight, but I don't think there's any point. And we died. Okay, sad. So we don't get the reset. It's not the end of the world. So we need a new chancellor. That will be... Let's see here. You. We need a new steward. We need a new marshal. And we need a new spy master. We're going to have factionalism. We'll see what ends up happening with that. But let's wrap up this war. Demand artifact. We decline. Okay, what do we got here? Some populace currently. There might be more, but we'll see. We do need to set our lifestyle focus. We're going to go for learning and scholarship focus because I want to take scientific. Cool. So there's that siege done. I want to check in on how long until primogeniture. 21 years. Okay. That's not so bad. Currently, okay, now there's a faction. It's not an amazingly scary faction. 7 months. Okay. So we're going to wrap up this siege here. We'll head up this way. We just want to get ticking war score here. So, 5 months on this. This is going to be Frisia, huh? Do we want to fight this faction, is the question. Honestly, most of these guys have a pretty good opinion of us. We can try to bribe this guy and see if he'll leave. We don't need to get very many people out of this faction. Honestly, she might be a good bribe too. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. If we don't have to fight the faction, that'd be great. And yeah, the faction is now no longer an issue for the moment. It may be back. Neighbors can be vassalized. Ah, this lady. Okay, sure. Oh, we're the Empire of Scandinavia. We need to change that. Let's offer vassalage here on normal feudal obligations. There's also this countess. Cool. Normal feudal obligations. Okay, we need to change our primary title. Perfect. Much better. Okay, so we're going to siege over here. And that does put us 2 direct vassals over. So we might want to grant out some vassalage. Oh, we can grant both of these over to rightful liege. That's perfect. We'll do that. Cool. We'll finish up this siege, and then we may embark and go hit their... Oh, that's no longer their capital. What is the Byzantine capital these days? Oh, this is their capital. Okay. I was like, this is in the middle of this territory, but no, it's not. Cool. So we'll finish up this siege, and we'll go hit their capital. That'll be fine. Cool. So at 36%, and we have ticking now. We'll embark and head on over. He wants a white piece. We decline. Why would we ever accept a white piece here? That makes no sense. But this seems like it's a pretty clean succession, all things considered. So that's great. We have embarked, and we are speeding off. Is he in his capital, or is he leading troops? He's in his capital. Okay. So we'll definitely hit the capital here. And with any luck, that will end the war. It's not a guarantee. but we'll see what happens here. Only 35 days to siege it. Not bad. We're at 42% war score here. And 82. Okay. Well, we'll head over here and siege. Looking at how much we're getting, we're likely going to have to siege 2 counties with the ticking war score, so that'll be fine. These should siege very quickly. 85% and 89%. That one wasn't worth very much. Let's see what this one's worth. Hopefully with ticking we'll get there. There we go. Perfect. So we'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. We've got ourselves our shiny new duchy over here. Now, we're technically not having to give out any of this territory. This is all legal for us to possess. So that's wonderful. We can grant these out. And we'll have to grab the duchy here, which we can't do because he's fighting a war. So we are over our vassal limit, but that's something that we can deal with in the next episode. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we'll deal with our vassal limit issue. We'll make sure that we aren't going to have any latent factionalism, but this looks like a very clean succession, so that's excellent. And then we'll go out over this direction and attack India. That will be fine too. Economically, we are a little bit on the weaker side right now, but that should get fixed soon enough. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, JJ Gamer, ALS Gamer, Ken2In, Jensgram, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.